The Leviathans are an ancient aquatic race that dominated the galaxy in the time before the Reapers. Proud and aloof, they regard themselves as the galaxy's first and only apex race, and think of other races as mere tools meant to serve them. With the advent of the Reapers, the Leviathans were forced into hiding to preserve themselves and were content to observe the Reapers' harvests while at the same time erasing any evidence of their existence over the course of hundreds of millions of years. Biology. Like the Reapers that were designed after them, the Leviathans are massive in size and possess a resemblance to Earth cuttlefish or squid. 2 sets of 3 eyes are embedded symmetrically on the lower ventral surface of the body. Several tentacle-like appendages extend below the body and from the sides. The Leviathan's exterior is covered in bony, heavily ridged plates. As Leviathans are aquatic, it is believed that they can breathe oxygenated water, and their bodies can withstand both the extreme pressure of ocean depths and the lesser pressure of coastal areas. Members of the race have been witnessed at depths of over 3,200 meters. God damn, that's deep. The Leviathans possess the natural ability to influence the behaviors of lesser-minded organisms to the point of complete physical and mental control, an effect that is similar to indoctrination. They can use this ability to communicate with other beings in a manner similar to telepathy, as well as turn them into thralls. The exact mechanics of this ability are unknown, but it has been compared to the Rachni's theorized ability to communicate, using an organic quantum entanglement communicator analog that stimulates neural activity. Overexertion of this mind control ability causes nosebleeds in humans, and in extreme cases can lead to brain damage and death. It is possible that the Leviathans further enhance themselves cybernetically, allowing them to use the zero element to travel through space and breathe air with the use of filtration systems. They might even have modified themselves with biotic amplifiers. In addition, their faster-than-light communication pulses require precise control with technology completely unknown to modern science. History. The early history of the Leviathans is completely unknown, but it is speculated by Task Force Aurora that they evolved on an unknown planet that also produced at least one other sapient species. Despite their immense size and aquatic nature, every new species they encountered was enthralled to serve them and provide tribute. And returned, the thralls were cared for and protected. With their dominance assured, Leviathans consider themselves the galaxy's apex race. Over time, however, they observed that their thralls would frequently build synthetic constructs to aid them. These synthetics rebelled, wiping out many thrall species. In response, the Leviathans created an intelligence with the mandate to preserve life at all costs. And we all know how that turned out. What happened to them? Well, the Leviathans failed to perceive the intelligence as a threat. They considered it nothing more than another tool to achieve a set goal. As the intelligence sought out the means to fulfill its mandate, it created an army of pawns that were dispatched to collect genetic data from species throughout the galaxy, much like the collectors employed by the Reapers in modern times. Eventually, the intelligence came to the conclusion that the Leviathans themselves were part of the problem and turned against them. The intelligence betrayal of its creators was sudden and devastating. Its pawns slaughtered most of the Leviathans using their genetic material to create the very first Reaper, Harbinger, who was physically designed after the Leviathans themselves. The surviving Leviathans went into hiding, while the intelligence used Harbinger to begin the cyclical harvest of the galaxy species to create more Reapers, all in an effort to solve the problem of preserving life. Culture. Virtually nothing was known of the Leviathans before Commander Shepard's encounter with them. No record of the Leviathans' true name exists, no ruins are attributed to their civilization, and no influence on other races has been recorded. The only traces of their existence known to remain are ancient rock paintings depicting them on Namakli. So why would I think these guys could possibly be the next villain for the Mass Effect series? Well, one, they're not dead yet. As we know, they can help you out, or they can just not do anything for you during the Mass Effect 3 campaign if you decide to take them in and, have them on your war effort. So they don't die, the guys who made the Reapers from the beginning, or, well, they didn't technically make the Reapers, but they indirectly did, because they made the intelligence, the Star Child, that we all hate so much. What do you guys think about that? Would you like these guys to be the next villains of the series? Here's why I think it would be a good idea. The Reapers are cemented, at least in my mind, and I know in many others, as one of the best villains in fiction, or at least in video game fiction. There is nothing that can really top the presence of the Reapers. From when you first get introduced to Sovereign in the first game, and then the games after, the mythology of the Reapers just got more and more awesome. Well, up to the point where you realize that they were just killing every organic life because they wanted to preserve life, which is a weird circle of its own, and supposedly it was supposed to be about dark energy. Yes, dark energy was killing the universe, and that was supposed to be the original plot point by Drew Karpyshyn, the original writer. Anyway, that's for another video, but the Reapers are a threat that's so extreme, and say what you will about how you felt about Mass Effect 3 from a story or gameplay standpoint, but you can't deny that the feeling of hopelessness was there, and the end of the universe, the end of the galaxy was there. And it was just happening before your eyes. That is something that I will never forget about Mass Effect 3, where they really made the Reapers seem like this is insane. These guys are, yeah, we can't stop these guys. We're screwed. And BioWare knows this. They know they created a villain that is so legendary right now in fiction, at least in video game fiction. So how are they supposed to top that? I think they realized that it was pretty hard to do that with Mass Effect Andromeda. You know, making a villain that is memorable and epic, and just the insanity of them, the way they were made. You know, how they mix matched different elements to make a horrifying, terrifying villain like the Reapers. I think that's really hard to top. So why not just go for the guys who kind of made the Reapers from the beginning? I mean, I'll say it again, they're not dead. They don't want to erase life. They don't want to kill everything in the galaxy, so what the Reapers wanted. They want to control everything. Why would they not try doing the same thing again now when the Reapers are gone? They don't have to worry about those guys anymore. They can just start from the beginning. So this is probably, in my opinion, the most predictable bad guy, and I'm not even pissed about it. I wouldn't even be mad if they had these guys as the actual villain. Who knows, maybe it's Thorians, maybe it's Rachni. Wouldn't be that bad of an idea, maybe. But, you know, the Leviathans, it even says here that they might even be more technologically advanced than the Reapers. Then why did they get killed? Why did they get harvested then? Well, because of how the intelligence, the catalyst stabbed the Leviathans in the back. They trusted it to help them, and it did, but in its own way. So yeah, it just fooled them completely and caught them off guard. That was the point. That's why they fell. If they had known about this, if they had realized sooner that the catalyst was about to do this, you know, betray them and create Harbinger from their bodies, they probably would have shut that shit down immediately. So yeah, these are the Leviathans. If you're wondering, hey, are you just reading from the Wikipedia? Yes. I worked too many hours today, so I was like, let's just say what the Wikipedia says. So there you have it. I just want to be transparent. Please leave your comments below. If you have any thoughts, please just write. I'll try to answer every comment I get because it's so much fun when you guys write. Appreciate you checking out the video. Please like it and subscribe, like everybody keeps asking in every video. I just gotta join the gang, you know. Be one of those. Thank you again. Have a nice day. Bye.